What up, MetaZoo Maniacs and Cryptic Campers? Today's December 11th, 2025, and previously on MetaZoo Menace, we were looking at this trophy, the first place trophy from the MetaZoo Christmas Party Tournament. So when I first seen this, I was a little critical. I was like, did they get this from a flea market? It looked kind of hilarious. It looked like a lamp with like a Bigfoot glued on top of it. But it's the first place trophy. And then I was like, there's no first place logo on it, doesn't say MetaZoo on it. But I was wrong. I should never have said that it was bought from a flea market, because it was not. I actually found out where this is from. So, if you were to go to a flea market though, or go into an old attic and get a few of these old lamp bottoms or whatever, I'll help you with the rest. If you want to make your own first place MetaZoo trophy, and you're looking for this Bigfoot, look no further than Andy Lou. How perfect that it says Andy. So yeah, you could buy this Bigfoot action figure, 2 of them, no less, for $21.88 each. So, but you get a pair of them when you pay the $21.88. Boom, there we go. We got 2 of them there. Oh, what's going on there? Look at that. You could put it on a cake. You could put it beside your laptop. You could even have it like an elf on a shelf. Only Bigfoot on a shelf. You could put them in a fishbowl. And if MetaZoo's watching, maybe this will be the first anniversary promo or like action figure. And hey, isn't this the 5th year anniversary of MetaZoo? Boom, we got a 5th year anniversary cake. Someone send us a Mike Waddell. So how did I come across this? Well, I mean, the trophy looked cheap. I know I'm being critical, but it is what it is. Literally, I showed a couple people my video, and they saw the first place trophy, and I shit you not, they were like, yo, you could buy those on eBay. I'm like, no, you can't. That's a first place trophy from MetaZoo. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't too hard to find. This is literally the exact same thing that's on the top of that MetaZoo trophy. Oh, wait. MetaZoo added these little Christmas trees here. Anyways, I guess let's get to the eBay sales of the week. I'm not even sure what to say anymore. Should I make MetaZoo videos anymore? Am I being too negative? Like, I don't know what to say. I'm just playing with the cards that I'm being dealt here, you know what I mean? Like, if I didn't tell them to make this first place trophy out of an old lamp and some Bigfoot action figure that cost like $10. At this point in time, to me, it's just Charlie and Friends TCG. And that's fine. I mean, if you want to have your own TCG with a little group of friends, that's totally fine, but I just thought a year ago we were told about worldwide connections and hundreds of years of experience and helped other companies make billions of dollars and all this craziness. And then a year later, I'm looking at a Bigfoot action figure glued to the top of a lamp as a first place trophy prize. Like, how am I supposed to get people interested in MetaZoo when this is the first place trophy? And then if anyone in the future ever does any like documentary on MetaZoo, they're gonna dig a little deeper and they're gonna be like, oh, first place was an employee, Ben. Second place was the owner of the company, and third place was a moderator that also wins his own giveaways on Discord on MetaZoo Mondays. So anyways, let's get into some recent eBay sales. Okay, so we got Probstein auctions, man. That's a whole other thing. Probstein. If you think MetaZoo is making some questionable decisions, just go do a little research on Probstein and their snipe auctions platform that failed within 2 minutes. Anyways, we got a open case of torrential tides, so 12 loose boxes put into a case. $265. Holy crap. So not including shipping, obviously. Just at $265. That'd be $22.08 per box of torrential tides. And that was in auction December 7th, 2025. Okay, let's check out some Secret Shadows. So we had a box here in auction, ended at $50 on December 5th. Then we had another box on December 6th that ended at $51 in auction. Then we had another box of Secret Shadows on December 7th that ended at $52.99. And then on December 9th, it ended at $54 in auction. And if you're looking for more torrential tides, you can go to the Yasawi group. They're more than 10 available at $50 each. Oh, and look at this. First edition Faux Hollow Mothman PSA 10, only $57 in auction. Hey, we have a case of Seance booster boxes for $41.85 in auction. And then we have 2 action figure Bigfoot for $21.88 each. If you buy 3 or more, well, I guess you can only buy 3 total. You can get it for $20.35 each. Now, based on this listing, it says 2-piece, so you're going to get 2 Bigfoot, 2 big feet, for about $20, so $10 each. I mean, since these are so cheap, why didn't they have like a first, second, and third place trophy with this Bigfoot on there? And if you only want to buy 1 of these, you can get it for $13.85 each. Or if you buy 4 or more, you can get it for $12.47 each. Oh man, anyone remember this promo card? You can buy it for $12 now. Well, they're out of stock, but holy moly. Oh man, remember this Piazza Bird Archcaster medal? This used to be a pretty penny. Now as a PSA 9, only $26 in auction. Man, even this Bunny Man content creator medal, that is absolutely nuts. Like, who cares what the grade is? You're getting that card. That's a really cool card. Only $5.50. Oh, look at this. The Native Piazza Bird. Everyone loves Native. As a CGC Pristine 10 with the old label, $26.82. It doesn't even matter what the grade is, and obviously that's a pretty good grade. That's a Native Piazza Bird. $26.82 only. If this doesn't tell you that a lot of OG MetaZoo fans are completely out of MetaZoo, I don't know what else does. That is crazy. Okay, let's check out how many of these legendary caster cards that sold for more than a Native Piazza Bird, just to put that in context. So first we got Paulo Rivera, sold for $35 in auction. Then we got Isabella Torres, sold for $38 in auction. Now I'll admit, these legendary casters are selling for a lot more than I thought they would. Then we got Javier Perez, sold for $23.50. And how come there's no Jesmer Puck? If you're gonna go all in on these legendary casters, how come you didn't have Jesmer Puck? And hey, we got Noah Cloud, Riptide Jackson, $42 in auction. Then we got Nia Arion, probably the cheapest one, $20.50 in auction. Then I seen Cryptic Keeper pull this the other day. Maeve Litwin, sold for $32 in auction. Diana Rosari, but maybe it's because it's with Goofus Bird, only sold for $15.50 in auction. And then there's another one that sold for $20.50 in auction. And next we have Caitlin Cardoza, sold for $26 in auction. And another one for $36 in auction. Next we have Wei Gu, sold for $36 in auction. Pretty badass artwork there. Next we have Brody Rogers, sold for $44 in auction. Next we got the legendary caster TMX, better known as Arya Fleet, sold for $55 in auction. Holy moly. And then we got Dante Spire. I pulled this card. I'm going to show it on my live stream tonight. Out of the one box I bought from MetaZoo Crew. $62 in auction. I was going to doodle on this card, but I think I'm going to maybe just keep it protected for now. I think this is the most badass artwork out of all the legendary casters. And next we got Hidden Rare Boogeyman, sold for $103.50 in auction. And then we got Anubis Hidden Rare, sold for $144.27 in auction. And then we got the Hidden Rare Bunnyman, the nicest artwork in all of Secret Shadows. Maybe one of the nicest cards ever in the history of MetaZoo. Sold for only $167.50 in auction. Now I felt like that was pretty cheap, like a steal of a deal, but there is a reason why. If we look on the back of the card, there is a substantial amount of whitening on the back of this card. You can't see the corner here because of the sold logo here, but... So I mean, when you consider the condition of the card, it's probably not going to grade any better than a PSA 7 or PSA 8. I'd say that was a pretty good price. I mean, I'd still say that's a steal of a deal. Next, we have the in-house MetaZoo World Poker Tour Wendigo. King of Diamonds, PSA 10 for $262.69. Holy moly, that's a nice looking card. Next, we have a first edition Sam Sinclair Not Kickstarter PSA 10, $15.50 in auction. Holy moly, first edition Full Hollow Mothman, only $28.99 as a buy it now. I've told this story before, but when MetaZoo was in its prime, like late 2021, early 2022, I sold this card right here, raw. No different than this card, and a reverse Hollow Mothman, both just first edition, not Kickstarter. I sold them both for $500 American. Hey, there's a nice card. So we got Men in Black from the disclosure pages. PSA 9, so for $12.50. Now, you know what's cool about this card? Besides this insanely awesome artwork? Please, Poncho, talk to Charlie, make a Men in Black Hidden Rare in the next set. I don't even care what the next set is, if it's Wilderness or some Cosmic set or whatever. We need a Poncho Men in Black Hidden Rare. But what else is cool about this card besides the artwork is a PSA population report. So if you take a closer look, that PSA 9 is the only copy of this card that was ever sent in the PSA that didn't grade a PSA 10. Next we got the Grim Reaper promo card, $58 in auction as a PSA 10 from Bear Walker. Yep, there's a Grim Reaper with a baby. That's what we wanted to see, but not what we got. But still, the secret rare, or sorry, the hidden rare in Secret Shadows is still pretty badass. But I think this is more of what we were hoping for. And next we have the Ding Bell Power Up Red from MetaZoo Topps Chrome, Serialized 3 out of 5, PSA 10. So for $260 in auction. Then we got the MetaZoo Top Zero, or Top Series 0, Aura Hollow Loveland Frogman, $5.50 in auction. Man, this is a beautiful card. I can't believe how cheap this is now. The Aura Hollow Mothman from MetaZoo Top Series 0, only $18 in auction. Then we had to buy it now over in the UK. Mothman, the Mothbryon, hidden rare from base set PSA 10 for $267.66. Holy moly! And there's 32 sent in, 13 PSA 10s. Hey, I remember watching DPD19's video talking about how the 2-star rarities now, because you know they have the Wendigo, Grim Reaper, all that good stuff. If they don't have them as the 3 stars, maybe it'll increase the value of the 2 stars. So let's check it out. Let's see how it's going. So we got the Wendigo sold for $4.99 as a buy it now. We got the Mothman 2 stars sold for $4.99. Then we got the Grim Reaper sold for $4.99. Then we got Anubis sold for $3.99. Now my question is anyone gonna have the balls to send these in the PSA? Because I can't lie, some of these would look really nice in a slab as a PSA 10 or as a CGC Pristine 10. But I don't think keeping these as 2-star rarities really made these cards too valuable. So we got Injured Cold, $4.99. I'm actually surprised they're even selling for $5. That's impressive. It's interesting they put Injured Cold as a caster, but they didn't put him as one of the legendary casters. And then we have All Out Brawl. I want this someday as a PSA 10 or a Pristine 10. This is one of the better cards for the 2-star rarities, I think, in all Secret Shadows. So $3.49 for All Out Brawl. That is absolutely awesome artwork. Then we had another Bunny Man hidden rare sold for $203.50 in auction. Still pretty cheap, but this one, at least the seller was honest. They took it in the right lighting. Here, I'll show you. So you'd be like, well, what's wrong with the back of the card here? Doesn't look too bad to me. But the seller was honest. They put in the right lighting, and check it out. Holy moly, someone tried using a hole punch here. So yeah, that is not going to grade very well. Probably like a PSA 6 at best. Holy moly, Top Series 0, 10, yeah, a lot of 10 boxes for only $41 in auction. Then we got the Reverse Hollow Kickstarter Mothman PSA 10 for only $103.50 in auction. 181 of them sent in the PSA, only 43 PSA 10s. Okay, we're at the fun part of the video with all these auctions. I don't know, like, is someone shill bidding in MetaZoo, or I don't know, you decide to comment below. Do you think this is fishy or not? So we got a Kickstarter Sam Sinclair PSA 10 sold for $215 in auction. And now we know Sam Sinclair is definitely in the upper tier of cards you would collect from Kickstarter as a PSA 10. But look, all these other ones sold for the exact same price. So we got Forest God's Amber Kickstarter PSA 10, also $215. And then we have Kickstarter Full Hollow Sinkhole Sam PSA 10, also $215. And then we have Beast of Bosco MetaZoo Maniacs, one of her favorite cryptids. Kickstarter Full Hollow PSA 10, also $215 in auction. We have Earth's Core Kickstarter Full Hollow PSA 10 for $215 as well. Oh, and we also got Slide Rock Bolter, so some of the most undesirable Kickstarter Full Hollows, all PSA 10s, all selling for $215, including Sam Sinclair. Like, if all these sales were legit, Sam Sinclair would not have sold for the same price as Slide Rock Bolter or Earth's Core and all that good stuff. But wait, we broke the trend. We have a Lizard Man Kickstarter Full Hollow PSA 10 that sold for $225. There is no world where there's legit auctions where Lizard Man is going to sell for more than Sam Sinclair. So my conclusion is something fishy's going on with these auctions. Now, I'm not saying it's Swagnar's fault, but someone's messing around, that's for sure. Hey, we got a severely damaged poncho box that sold for $25 or best offer accepted. I think it was $20 it sold for. Yeah, let's take a look. Oh yeah, man, this thing is destroyed. But still, it is a poncho box, and I feel like there's only maybe 100 of these out there that were ever printed. Hey, we got Bigfoot from Wilderness, PSA 10. Sold for $6.72 in auction. 577 sent in and 391 PSA 10s. Hey, we got the North Pole promo card from 2020. PSA 10. Sold for $80. So 25 sent in, 6 PSA 10s. And then we got the Friendly Snowman from the Caster Cup, $10.50. Hey, here's a cool one. We got a Sample Black Cat, sold for $200 as best offer accepted. And there was another Bunny Man hidden rare, sold for $207.50 in auction. And the most recent hidden rare sale we had was December 9th, 2025 for the Wendigo hidden rare, sold for $300, best offer accepted. And to end this video, we may as well see how many of these exclusive Bigfoot action figures are out there. I mean, there's tons of listings for them. So about 13 to 14, 15 bucks each. Let's see, let's scroll to the side a bit. I mean, this is probably your best deal. You get 2 pieces. You get a 2-piece meal of Bigfoot here for $21.85. Oh, wait, look over here. 5-piece meal of Bigfoot action figures, better known as the MetaZoo first place trophy, $46.88. So if you're looking to have a tournament and you want to have the top 5 places have a trophy, you can save some money here. $9.38 per trophy. So I guess we'll end the video where we started it. Let's talk about that. I don't know what to say, right? I know I'm being a dick, but I'm only playing with the cards that I'm being dealt, right? If this is what MetaZoo is going to do, this is what we have to talk about, then I just got to give my honest opinion on it. This trophy's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So next time you're at your local LGS, make sure to show them what the first place trophy was for MetaZoo at the Christmas Nova event, where the owner and an employee were at the final table and they can't even qualify for prizes. And then third place was a Discord mod that also wins his own giveaways in MetaZoo Mondays. And this was the trophy. See if that gets them into MetaZoo. All I'm saying is something's got to change. But maybe it's just Charlie's and Friends TCG, and that's the way they want to keep it. They just want to keep it as a small community, just a group of friends. They're having some fun. And that's fine. But for everyone out there that's like, oh, it's good that the prices are cheap, it's affordable, what's wrong with this trophy? Well, here's the problem. Like, if things stay the way they are, there's not going to be a MetaZoo in a year from now because there's going to be no money to be made and no one's going to have any interest in it, and there's no incentive to even want to win something like this when you could literally make it yourself for $20 or less. I mean, what do you need? You need an old lamp from a flea market or some, I don't know, some garage sale or someone's dumpster, just some old bottom part of a lamp. You need a little bit of glue. Anyways, obviously it's not the value of the trophy that's important, but it would have been nice if they made an effort to get it, you know, etched at a, like, even if you're going to make this a trophy, go to a trophy shop and get etched in it, like first place, MetaZoo, Nova, tournament, whatever. Like I could be completely wrong, but I feel like they didn't have an actual trophy or anything for this tournament, so they looked around the house, they found an old lamp or whatever this is, and someone had a Bigfoot action figure, and some trees from some other Christmas display, and they just kind of glued it all together and we're like, yeah, we'll use this as a trophy. Like, it's absolutely hilarious. And hey, if this is the standards, if this is the bar for what MetaZoo considers like amazing and good, then that's cool, man. It's their TCG, it's their company, they can do what they want. But holy moly, after seeing this trophy for first place, I don't think there's any question as to why there's no growth in the new MetaZoo. Their effort level, like I've been saying for the last year, is bare bones. A year ago, we're talking about neon signs, and now a year later, for their first Christmas tournament or whatever it was, this is the trophy? This is worse than the neon signs. Anyone watching this video could literally make the same trophy and probably even better. They probably could at least get a black Sharpie and write first place right here and write the name MetaZoo on here or something. Like, maybe they did that afterwards. Maybe they wrote Ben's name on here. Or no, wait. Ben didn't qualify because he's an employee. They could have wrote collector's name right here. And then first place and wrote MetaZoo somewhere. So, I don't know. Comment below. Let me know what you think. And clearly, I know I've said it way too many times, but clearly, based on this trophy alone, they're just not trying. I don't think they care. And this is why I think it's already over. They're just like, you know what? Who cares? Let's literally... They took some old lamp and glued a Bigfoot action figure on the top of it. What? Like, how are you supposed to take this seriously anymore? Anyways, comment below. Let me know if you're going to buy some of these action figures. Here, I'll put it up one more time. If you go to eBay seller Andy Lou 2016, how perfect is that? It says Andy. And you can buy this first place trophy, MetaZoo trophy action figures. Maybe their sales are going to increase because people are actually going to buy these and make their own MetaZoo trophies. Anyways, comment below, let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video.